Rame CCTV Porto. Siapa Porto? Ada siapa gitu? Ada siapa Porto? Back na. Faker na. Ini kan Parum, tadi belum pulang lagi, Jack. Pulang lagi, Jack. Ada penumpangnya. Crash. Bunda. Kambing oi. Kemarin nonton dia sama udah nonton masih di bawah 20 cicing. Di luar penonton. Nonton masih tilu aja. Ketika penontonnya sudah di atas 20 aja, itu mereka.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box on Andrew is Jim Beckman. Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here. Few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, a world-famous Old Trafford. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it. On the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest. We have already Manchester United! Goal! Manchester United! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous. Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive. So, a breakthrough already. Porto with the corner, there first. Nice interception, well timed. And now a sudden chance to counter. Promising position. Fernandez calmly anticipates. think. Yes, it is. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. He's beaten the last man. Played down the flank. Pepe gets into some space. That's just playing it safe and simple. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Thiago Silva. Porto really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
He is through here.
Oh, swung in.
And he's there to clear it.
Barrera. For Thiago Silva. Nakahawa. And it's Mora.
That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Masih ayah huluk mah keren.
Lovely deep pass. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Pepe. Plays it forward. Shooting into the flank.
Flings in a climbs up big. It's
Anjing gunang kene.
And this is getting better and better.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time. Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything. Starting to look very comfortable. Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this up?
Sheshko. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite official.
Yo, dilike-likenya guys, dilike-likenya guys.
Picked it up out wide. A header! Oh, he got himself into a great position. Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here. Agahawa. He's through, now is he in? Agahawa stood his ground strongly. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. He'll fancy himself from here. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit.
17 na naik.
Casan tuh yang hidung. Casan.
He's gone for goal.
Nah, bebas. Sah, Vga. Hah? Kira si Vga. Kita anak muda.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Salah.
Porto themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout.
Nah, turun.
Down that right flank.
Kalah.
Shaw defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
Pitepsi sa.
Sheshko. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very
Biasa.
good work in the first 45 minutes.
Coba Pepsi masuk ini.
Tepsi mah.
Apa masuk?
Oh biasa. iya iya.
That's well
Dibalik
spotted.
ya. Dibalik.
Pass is somewhat less than ideal. Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Dari 300 langsung drop.
Is extended still further.
Ceuli.
Oh, delicious. Such
Ryzen
glorious goal.
71.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was
Cuma drop
simply
nonton dari
perfect.
300 tuh.
It's starting to look
Tadi
like a
kita
done deal
terakhir
now.
udah habis
They
udah.
go.
Apa pas lagi pertandingan?
Pas beres pertandingan. Pas yuk ke reformasi.
3.
Tries to play it through. Great vision. He can run onto that. Loose now, and they want to get it back. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Matthias Cunha. He had to make that, and he did make it. Chip taken, is he in? This could be the final action of the first half. Well, he certainly wasn't expecting this answer, but he totally deserved. They were very, very good. Each team back in the an astonishing game, peppered with goals. It cannot help feeling that the second half was the bright ball.
Pagi wae.
You've just joined us while we've just begun the second period here. Need to play it in. Ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. So smooth, a signature finish. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen. And now he has two. Manchester United are... Oh. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter. Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking. In he goes again. Let's follow kindly here. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Can he stop it going out? Oh, he's been caught napping. Chance to deliver.
Anjing, keeper.
Picked up brilliantly. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. And the shot! Off the bar! They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Now it's Matthias Cunha. And they get him away. Oh, what saves the shoots! Lacking could either time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward. Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We need to look a little less involved. Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. And for their opponents, a long way from that. Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely time. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction. He certainly has really satisfying performance from him, a smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. And it's Melu. Just to go back, he's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Sarwa di pantai.
Oh, Bib, nah di pantai itu, Bib.
Look, all they want to do is the final whistle. They've been
Ini tembak ini enggak.
Tadi mah ya.
And boy, he looks the business. Touching just. He has simply been through the post. He really has stamped his authority in this. It's looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. There's the shot! He's kept it out, that's a great save. He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it. Well, number 2 then. Off he goes! Loose ball there, just ought to retrieve it. It's averted for now. Casemiro. Here's Bailey. Oh, well played, well played. It's well through. Cuts out the supply. Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go. That's good vision. Agahawa receives it in a good position here. Ruben Fernandez. Spread it left. The less said about that pass, the better.
Dia moro udah tilu.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Saweria. It's Pepe. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, no, Vista, not through. Bruno Fernandez. Now it's Mathias Cunha. Mathias Cunha. And he picked out the run.
Ding jelemaan.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. He's caught ball. That is remarkable.
Ayo Giant.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, and that won't be the last they'll see of it. Delict did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Bruno Fernandez. Now it's Mathias Cunha. Cracking ball. He's dealt with that really well. To a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing. Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Agahawa. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandez. There they go, hunting again. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And no surprise, that's a booking. Oh, it's coming loose. Oh, what has happened here? That is good. Super running sharp ball. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. He's got away. Pepe crosses it in. It's a goal kick.
PES ini ngomong. Wajib 20.
Menu. Casemiro. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Now it's Mathias Cunha. Bruno Fernandez. pulsating
Biasaan
performance.
aja.
Lawan deh ya.
What we've seen. Well, the look on the manager's face says it all.
Bahan dia ge.
Jeb, coba Jeb, mencet Jeb. Harus
Iya.
Main naon sih?
Gimana mencet teh?
Diadap. Hadap terus. Nah itu berarti kanan. Nah kanan. Tinggal di bintang 5 aja. Cantik pas tengah deh.
Bintangnya joki aku.
Heeh.
Rating ke 5.
Gua pesawat.
Mau pilot lagi.
Jeb, terus si Hariken Jeb ke sebelah. Nah, pengapan Hariken. Tinggal nilainya Jeb. Ya, seremnya. Gede-gede.
Terus iya.
Jos ganti tuh. Si ini. Ada ya, tak?
Iya.
Serem.
Minar dia. Teh hurung gas. Iya kompor.
Burung ada nih.
Burung itu?
Apina tuh.
Hah?
Kayak api.
Ayah keluar.
Iya tuh Mister tadi. Mister.
Bisa Jeb, Hariken Jeb. Kesayangan
So
Bala.
welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game and the passion crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beckman. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone. There is an expectant air here in Liverpool, ever serving the embodiment of class sophistication for its illustrious inhabitants. Up to 60,000 here, expecting a team to meet their expectation. It is a monster matchup.
Cuma itu dapat Hariken.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
Hariken aja. Kenepi bola.
Already started here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vitinha, now it's Kvaratskhelia. Sharp ball here. You, Jim, see making a difference here.
Mendengarkan saya tampil fisik ya.
Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter,
Aduh,
obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up, and he
Halus.
manages to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others. I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Yes. Side especially adventurous early on. Now it's
Iya, halus.
tries to play it through. He's quick to react. Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener. Goretzka. That's a decent ball. Fabian And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish. Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that. So first goal of the game. Yeah, just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time when they can't afford to let their focus slip. Now it's Kane. It's Ruiz. It's Vitinha. Looking wide.
Dia masih dapat gede posisi.
counter.
Jangan.
And he's picked it up out wide. Now it's Musiala. Musiala.
Anjir. Ya,
Oh, he did the hard part right, but not the finish. It was such a clever idea to
Alah.
hoisted upfield by the keeper.
Ih, kamar.
Squeeze it through.
Halus.
Musiala. Laid out to the left flank.
Musiala kenapa?
Oh, important interception. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Can he get it through? Pushes it. Oh, what a try! It's goal!
Ada apa dengan Jeffrey?
In a trice, and they are soaring! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned. He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehand behind that one. Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Slightly undercooked that one. Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
Yo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Shot could be on. Well played, well played. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, good take in a good area.
Ini cocok.
Paris Saint-Germain have it back and can go again. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible. Diaz. Musiala. And here's Dembele. Rechka. Oh, it's come loose. Now there's a fine ball.
Goreng guys.
Oh, and they really should have been made to play.
Jadi game main lagi, boy. Kira naon deh. Itu dilepaskan. Naon mental. Itu masalahnya biasa. Ya, Ryzen di rumah ya, yang biasa luar biasa.
Understandably energised after his goal. Pops him off in and wins back the ball. Musiala. Can they get him away? Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? And it's half-time here.
Berisi lah.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes? Paris Saint-Germain really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half. It wasn't really demanding the same level of intensity. I expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same focus again. Paris Saint-Germain go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Ih, kosong. Cantik. Kakaknya jadi gol pertama. Ya. Sudah ready setiap.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. This is Dembele.
Alah, jauh tinggi.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Rechka. Olise. He is through here.
Anjir. Bola sedikit.
Fabian Ruiz. And it's Vitinha. Do it. And they're on him in a flash. He's beaten the last man. Strong
Gitu
challenge.
Jeff.
That would leave a mark. Davis did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Jadwal.
Formasinya
A
aja.
beautifully placed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
4-3-3 pertahanan.
It's Bude.
Bagus Pak.
Yes.
Tuh jadi tukang loyal di sini.
Goretzka. Now it's Kane.
Dapat Ken.
In with the challenge. Harry Saint-Germain in a very solid position. 2 to the good. And he's on his way. Bude. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there. Paris Saint-Germain
Cantik,
really did
yeah.
help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. It's anyone's ball now. Terrific header. Oh, terrific save from the keeper. Goretzka really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It out is
Resolute defending there. João Neves. Vitinha. Bude, here's onto this.
Anjing.
Used a certain sixth sense. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. The most accurate pass. Nicked it back promptly. Threads one in. Real chance! And they are putting clear here. How's that for a class finish? That's just clever. Made the keeper think he was going one way and only to have box it by going the other. Very nice. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cozy. João Neves. Now it's Bude. Dembele. It's Dembele. The save was firm. It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Push.
Put in.
Yes.
Kane. Diaz couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it. It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support. Now it's Bude. Next Dembele. Thinks about the shot.
Aduh, blazing dah menang goblok.
And how did he not make it fall? Just a Portugal out to play. Pacho. And it's Ruiz. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And good pressure just hounded him off it. Out to the right. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was late. Vitinha. Big shot!
Anjing.
He's kept it out just. Paris Saint-Germain certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. There's the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Davis. Kimmich.
Alah, menang.
Kimmich, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Musiala. Musiala going face to face with his great rival. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be a Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. To the last 5 minutes. And here's Kane. Ruiz. Now it's Musiala. Mendes. He was clearly disappointed with that pass. They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very tall. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And here's Dembele. Musiala engages and forces him off the ball. Duel. Against the crossbar. That's nice. And blows his whistle. Saint-Germain now look back on a nigh-on-perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Dembele voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Oh iya tuh lawan oke naon ya. Yang menang ya teh sian. Iya. Bangis langganan tuh. Yang tipe deui euy.
Di refresh ada nih.
Tuh.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
Dong.
And seated in the expert's hot seat is our man Jim Beckman. And thanks, Peter. It's great to be on board. The Signal Iduna Park, located in Dortmund. It really is a tremendous arena. It's a monster matchup. Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have high caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you... And the shot, big moment! Massive goal! Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Kingnya nih absen guys.
Precise, the finish sumptuous. Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defenses apart. It's the chance, surely! It's a goal! They're level in a trice! Well, going behind is simply triggering collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly. That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's managed to get free. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, this looks sharp. And this is Mohamed Salah, and he goes for a shot. Sticks it away. Into the lead. Simple as you like. The outcome utterly inevitable. And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training. And it came up beautifully. So we have a breakthrough. Now how brings it up from here? Isaac. He is through here. Chance for a shot. I think that's great to just make sure he was in the right place to block it. Maybe the keeper is very relieved.
Sahur.
Piercing stare. He made it look a bit predictable.
Sahur.
Set play on. And here's Mohamed Salah. Now can he finish? Nearly.
Nah kagawir.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target. And it's Salah. Bude. Halfway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That was never going to make it. Frimpong. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Goulet. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Salah. He's away. And he's in on the finish. Goal! They are really purring here. And they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Yo guys, mana suaranya guys? Ayo di komen-komen lagi guys. 2 menit sebelum berakhir guys live-nya. Tinggal 2 match lagi guys.
Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Hai Erlangga Arkananta. Sahur bang, sahur.
Vinicius Junior making good progress on the right-hand side. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Down to passing here, really easy on the eye. Isaac. Tries to play it through. Well read. Danger is averted. Ended up in no man's land. Now it's Bellingham. It's beyond the defence. That's Valverde. Movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He has found the way through. As show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Isak. He plays one through. It's yes! And the lead is
Yo guys, mana suaranya? Jangan lupa like-nya guys.
there was to be only one outcome. Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure. It's starting to look like a done deal now. This is Mohamed Salah. Mendy promptly onto that, and that is that. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Di komen lagi guys.
They've got to be quick moving this
Pada
ball.
kemana nih guys viewersnya? Pada tidur kah?
Might want to be careful there. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Gocak-gocek ya, kiper kalongan nih.
Step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another. Madrid give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Valverde, Mbappe, a sharp in the ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. Extra cross. That's just playing it safe and simple. And here's Bellingham. Oh, that's a very decent ball, that. And he's given it away. McAllister. There is the half-time whistle.
Ya hiji deui nu can dipaen Atletico.
And the second half gets underway. I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with the lead element, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them. This is the time you need that pace. That was good alertness. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Mbappe! He's tried one! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Pops him off in and wins back the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Looking tidy in possession here. Ekitike. Vga Militao gets across to intercept that. And it's Bellingham. Can he get it through? He's seen right early. He's the second sixth sense. They could break here. And that's a good ball. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's made its way to him. Vga Militao cuts out the cross. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up. It's travelling a long way. Pitches it off in.
This match was 60,810.
Salam. Soboslai. Keeper gets his hands on it. Valverde. It's Bellingham. That has been cut short. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Valverde. And Bude. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Was somewhat off target. Great vision. Mbappe finds himself offside. It's just beyond his reach. Alexander-Arnold. Can he get on the end of this? Tchouameni. It's Bellingham. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Valverde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Good ball, good take. Oh, good try to shot. It's in. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic. Madrid get themselves back into contention. Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs. Tchouameni, Isaac really has the confidence and skill to be able to pull the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. Just maybe there, he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. It's not possible. It's clear to see that he is not at all happy with that. Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Oh, that's fabulous. That's a foul, no two ways about it. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot.
Dunia nyata lagi kegenangan coba
Something
saya
close to
senang.
genius. Well, he made a look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Penakal main, penakal bola.
Substitution on the field. Besides them taking this chance to turn to their benches. Liverpool are 2 up and into a position of real strength. Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that. Most accurate pass. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome now. Well, everything up to the final pass was decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball. And it's hit the woodwork and out. And again. It's in. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on. Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything. When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour. I think the manager's claiming an assist here. Liverpool grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. He's had a shot! And they are right back within touch! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish. Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy finish. And that means just one thing. Match ball. He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this. So is this the start of a comeback? And he's picked it up out wide. But it goes. Jones. Now it's Chiesa. Now it's Gakpo. Neatly clipped into space. option with him. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now. Big header! That was superb goalkeeping. He's a really good at beating the keeper. Now it's Chiesa. Rodrigo. They've got to make this nice and quick. That will be the final act. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's
Oh, ini baru datang, King Dennisnya baru datang.
right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Ah.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and to make their way
Cabut ya. Ya. Senyum dong, harus senyum.
Nasi gorengnya nih, jadi ini sebenarnya.
Gimana nis? Jadi nis? Tuh, apa lagi mau lapar? Buru deh jadi. Jadi nis? Ah, jangan malu-malu. Malu malu kucing. Jadi eleh deui wah, anjing di PC lagi genep. Iya, eleh wae anjing.
Dia naik deui.
Naik mau sih. Oh, soho. Wah, ada nih menang. Oh, nih ya. menang nih. Gue di PC tilu. Iya loh nih ya. Sancana. Right, lama seimbang main Atletico soalnya 5 Torino anjing. Nges, Chelsea. Drogba. Gini lala juga 16. Bimon anjing 300 anjing dia. Langsung OBS, kekuatan itu nah nampung penonton jadi OBS langsung. Gas. Yuk. Buat yang kalah boleh. Ya, suka mana bola tuh. Main lah. Bola apa? Waduh, bom karek bijil. Kemana wae bom?
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a
Boy,
fantastic atmosphere in
second
the
off
stands.
barunya.
This really is the place to be.
Aduh, karek udang.
And this is Jim Beglin, and delight to have him on board.
Kurang wae atuh bom. Buruk panon ya bom, kurang wae.
Thanks very much for that. These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna. He's going for goal. Oh, that was a brilliant save. Really anticipated that well, didn't he? And we have our very first corner. And now they could spring out of defence. Grinders. Not Solot. It's Bina. Well, it's a move of great promise, but
Wah,
will
Alvarez
he prove warranted? Well, the defence proved infallible then, and that won't be the last they'll see of him. That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Ngeri. Jadi menang jadi divisi 2,5. Karena like aku divisi 2 jadi divisi 2,5.
Is incredible. It is a good finish. The odds were against him.
Karena lek wae aku divisi 2. Jadi 2,5 kan naik 3 divisi 3. Naiknya aku 2,5.
Just top play. So a breakthrough already. The ball goes in. Oh, smash it! No, he's got that completely wrong.
Kuat lemes puasa wae. Oh, harus puasa wae. King sehat king. Nah, king sehat boy.
Why not? That's positional goal. The utilization of space. That is lovely. Why not? Acted in a wide position. Brilliantly cut out. Well, they could break here. Over to the left. Back towards the middle. And it's Riders. Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva!
Menurut saya tahu.
Yeah, he was well placed. Lina looking for options for movement. He is through here. Very nicely done. Foden. They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Saat. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. That is as far as they're going to go. Alvarez. Molina picks it up out wide. Turns and goes back. Plenty to aim at here. And it's Koke. Sharp little ball there. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source. Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. Alvarez! He's got away with one there. And this is why almost every team presses from the danger. If you get it right, it creates more chances. He was quick to react. Alvarez. Walks it in. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper. Haaland is offering a right smile there.
Oh, berarti ada nih main PSG ya. Cicilan dipakai halus.
Haaland! Makes his head but couldn't steer it in. Alvarez. Set up one goal so far. Now it's Haaland. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. And the counter is on. That is very well defended. Rodri. And Guardiol. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Rodri. Saat. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He needs a space out wide. Oh, that's neat. Plays it in. Donnarumma breaks it without any fuss. Bernardo Silva. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. He's in a great position here. Shakes the chance.
Nanti ik pakai Citi cina, mau pakai PSG deh.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat. So that's 2 now without reply. Oh, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off? Can they get him away? And that could set him on his way. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but moments, it came to nothing. Saat. Reinders. Saat. Disappointed with that. Here's Doku. Bernardo Silva. There will be 1 minute at a time. Red defending, strong and determined. Alvarez. Griezmann. He's found a way through. He gets big. And kept out. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectations? Things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. I think they have to be positive despite the score. The one thing they don't want to do is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle you. And here's Reinders.
Pasang.
And the shots.
Dirasa pasang. Ini Sujek. Sujek.
Loose pass. And it's Lewis. Lewis. Squeeze it through. Alvarez. And that's well seen too. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Haaland. He's beaten the love, he's having a goal! Sensational from Haaland! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him. Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish. I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one. Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him. He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stacked his authority in this. A case now of complete control. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. He's simply brilliant defending. He still came out on top. Oh, red, nice interception. That has been slot wide. Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's another good win of the ball.
Stiker baru.
Bernardo Silva.
Semua jadi ini.
Okay. And it's Molina. Alvarez. Saat. Oh, good spread. Griezmann. He's picked his way through. Goes for a shot. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Baina. Haaland. Ball's gone out of play. Knocks it into space. Llorente. It's a good run down the right. Knocks it out wide. Reinders. Now it's Doku. He's got away. Doku tries across. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Good his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Foden, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Haaland. Foden. Liner. That's good running with the ball. That pressing is so good, it's nice and early. It's put in tidily. It's looking wide. Tries to play it through. Llorente gets over and intercepts. Koke. And it's Biner. And it's Griezmann. Here's Solot. Reinders. Haaland. Reinders. Used a certain sixth sense. Nicely spread. Griezmann in acres of space out wide. It's intervened well there. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. Foden, the final 5 minutes. Spread out to the left. This might start danger. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this to extend their lead.
Ganti bener ya, ganti cheat ya. Ganti cheat ya. Ganti cheat ya.
The keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way.
PSG di lewat itu. Wih, cheat ya. Cheat.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Things looking... Oh, what a climb! And that is high. Tries to pass it through. You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Racing.
And there goes the final whistle. A tale of 2 teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? Well, Peter,
Jadi padu tunggu saya.
this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the
Stikeran.
manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions.
Mana iya?
Mana ada nih?
Iya. Nah, tuh pakai topi badut. Atau pakai buku badut.
Eta gitu lainin orang itu.
Ya semua ada.
Oh, orang.
Rek, jam 3 Rek.
Ah, ya ada nu make topi ada nih. Make topi make ieu.
Arsenal nih.
Sisa baraha genep.
Divisi 3 tapi klasemen aja.
Bintang. Pagi nih. Isu kan masuk dalam.
Salam.
Ieu urang can balik karak balik gawe, sebenarnya urang asup isu pun
Nggak bisa woy, jumping atau jika si Alek kan. Si Alek kan raja jumping.
Tuh, nggak jumpa.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beck. Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store. These high, steep stands that signal a through the park really do create an intimidating environment for everyone. They would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige.
Bantai.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate. Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Bantai.
So,
Suka
breakthrough
sakit hati.
already. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Ding.
He's found the way through.
Lohong.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Winning running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gravenberg is going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic moment. Well, that's down to a simple
Bude.
calculation. No more, no less. Shoving the ball here.
Volley game.
Ended up in no man's land. And here's Bude.
Bantai.
Valverde! Good try. The outcome could certainly be a bit different.
Anjing.
It's Valverde. Laid out wide. Oh, well played. Bellingham. Valverde has found the net here, of course. Good read, needed to be. Now it's Mohamed Salah. It's a nicely shaped ball. He's through, now is he in? Rudiger defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well for his man.
Kesenangan sticknya.
Now it's Mohamed Salah, and that could set him on his way. Good lovely take, but that is where it stops. Isaac deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. That pass surprised everyone, and in a good way. This is Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's
Panik.
Somewhat off target. And here's Isak. Good interception. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Shwabeni. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Possession football, Jim, where makes it work. Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team and the shots. Win their first corner, first in the game for either side, actually. And Knight gets it away. Mohamed Salah knocks it into space. Takes a shot. Gravenberg, McAllister, Mohamed Salah, Szoboszlai. That looks a decent ball. And the shot! Taken goal. They have come roaring back. Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. And that has added up. Decent chance! Take that win
Geus balinya mah geus. Geus balinya mah.
Sebelah deh ya tuh.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead eye accuracy. He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper. So we have a breakthrough. Now
Yeah,
how will
but
things develop from here? Now it's Isak. Alexander Arnold, softly onto that, and that is that. He's in a great position here. Just the finish. And they're at it again. Double quick drive. Incredibly smooth, smart, and slick. Oh, there's wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal. Madrid with a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. Oh, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Gravenberg. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And it's Salam. He's going for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well. Isak is offering a right smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. Chance to shoot! Quality ball. Madrid has the chance for a shot! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing.
Salah nyelap kacang anjing.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish. Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, great. Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Alaba. Alaba comes on a charge down the left. Now it's Mbappe. Unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal. And it had to be. It certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's had a crack. He's quick to recover this. It's made its way to him. Oh, it's been good for defence. Plays it forward. He's got away. Oh, such a clever touch. Great chance. He's done very well to get to that. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. And this could be the final action of the first half. And the first half is done. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half this. Please welcome everyone, our lads. Here we go again. Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Played into space and into the grateful arms of the keeper. Militao kept his eye on it and he's beaten the last man. Shoots!
Tarik teuing.
And it's Soboslai. That's a shame optimistic. Now it's Mbappe. Madrid have reclaimed it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Vinicius Junior. Alaba. Reds one in. Vinicius Junior is onto this. And he's quick watch it back. One's been cut short. Pass isn't best. Out to the right. And it's Alexander Arnold. Vinicius Junior. Brilliantly cut out. Now it's Isak. And they can counter here. They back in. Ah, that's a fine interception. Head out towards the right wing. And time is ticking away. Perfectly measured that. That pass is somewhat less than ideal. The attendance should have been much better. 60,332. There's Mohamed Salah. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing. This is a really front-footed approach. It's Salah! Oh, that push, no routine save. Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Shopee. Valverde. Oh, easy pickings there. It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that. Teammates are
Mahal sampai gocap.
I mean, seriously, they're putting on quite a show here for us. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous. Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed. We have ourselves a real game here. I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Goulart. Valverde is away. Can he get it through? That's really well manoeuvred. Mohamed Salah. Squeeze it through. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's found support out wide. Valverde receives it in a good position here. Ekitike. Now it's Mohamed Salah. They've got to be quick moving this forward. Looking for the run. Valverde. Bellingham. Mbappe. Van Dijk was really well there. He is strong. Considerable accuracy, but there's an awful lot that can go wrong from that range. How good was that? Madrid take the lead. We have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task, keep on chipping away. Somebody to back off. Not this way. This is very impressive. The big message here is
Lompat betul. Lompat ya.
They say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. And that really is so impressive. I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And talk about being on top of your game, everything seems to be coming off for him.
Substitution on the field. Number 22. Time for changes on both sides, actually. Number 11. This has become one superb game
you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can try to finish. And fair tumble under that challenge. Gakpo. It's gone in, and it is an own goal. That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is. So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count. But often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake will be all it takes to make the difference. Nice interception, well timed. Can they get him away? I thought what was going to happen there. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? Now it's Mbappe. Into the flank. He's the return pass. He's running strong and purposeful. Tries to pass it through. Fitz. He is fit the shot. Ceballos. Added time. Raheem Diaz. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Gravenberg kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rodrigo. Oh, that's well spotted. Yes! And the referee brings it to a close. Have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Isaac, very much the